Alright. Hey, welcome back to Skies of Arcadia. It's been a while, almost a week. So, let's see, what happened last time? Well, the big thing that happened that comes to mind is that we found out that the Valuan Armada is trying to get to the deep sky for some reason. Also, the Valuan Armada is not part of Valua anymore. So we stole the plans to... oh geez, hold on. Technical difficulties. Stole the plans that would allow a ship to descend into this deep sky, devised by none other than Admiral Loco himself. And, yeah, so now we have to make use of those plans ourselves. Alright, there we go. I don't know how I lost my controller there for a moment, but anyway, on top of that, I got a wild hair up my nose and decided to fight one of the bounties, Kuya the Wealthy. That took some time, but it all worked out in the end. He's a bounty that throws money around, which causes confusion, which can be really devastating if you're not prepared for it. And he also summons bodyguards, who it turns out are also really strong in their own right. I didn't really go into it before, but turns out the trick to that one was to take out the bodyguards that attack and just let the bodyguards that use items just endlessly heal each other, even when they're at full health. That was an incredible loop, and I cannot believe I didn't know about it before. But yes, you're right, Tia. Enemies that just throw money around, yeah, that's gonna get some looks, to say the least. Oh, and we also wrapped up the story with Piastol and Maria and Doc, which means we also learned the rest of Ramirez's backstory between leaving the Silver Civilization and joining the Armada. Or joining Galcian. Okay. I'm just picking up some extra magic experience while I'm at it. I mean, it's not nothing. So yeah, reunited some long-lost sisters. That was fun. Yeah, so... Well, there was one part where... I don't know, Ramirez was hurt or something, and a Valuan ship rescued him. So, in gratitude to his saviors, he decided to help them out without really knowing what they were going for. Then, he found out that the man who had saved him was not nearly as honorable as he thought he was, and he decided that the only thing that really matters in this world is power. So, he specifically decided to follow Galcian, not necessarily Valua, because he recognized Galcian's power.
Over there.
Is it over already?
That is why, after all that, let's see. You know, that's a good point. I don't think he never really forgot about his mission, but it is possible that at some point he thought that using the Armada to his advantage to find the crystals was part of his plan. They never really elaborate on that point, to be honest. But the implication, I think, is that, well, Doc says that Ramirez was a lot like Vice is, you know, honorable, helpful, all that good stuff. So, I don't know. I just kind of figured that it was all about honoring some, you know, debts, being grateful to his saviors and all that. Anyway, let's give our engineer the plans to refit our ship. He's definitely intent on getting the crystals. I can tell you that much. Oh, I'm brave. I love it. This is why I love how good he is as an engineer. These schematics are designed specifically for Loco's ship, and he's going to be able to take these and apply them to the Delphinus. Well, we'll see who he's going to get them for. I mean, well, I shouldn't say it like it's a surprise. He's still following Galcian at this point. So, well, he still seems to be fiercely loyal to him at any rate. Alright. This is like the closest thing to a time skip, I think, in this game. 10 whole days. Reinforcing the hull, too. It reminds me of one of my favorite jokes from Futurama when they get dragged down to the lost city of Atlanta. And they get so deep, Professor's like, that's over 50 atmospheres of pressure. And someone asks, well, how many can the ship take? And he says, well, it's a spaceship, so anywhere between 0 and 1. Classic joke. In my humble opinion. Ooh, Enrique is brooding. Yeah, that's true. I did kind of gloss over that part. Admiral Gregorio sacrificed himself to let Vice and company escape Valua's new base, or Galcian's new base. That was a thing. But yeah, Futurama, good show. Imagine that. That's my hot take for the day. All right. So this just occurred to me, but I think it would be funny. I know it's not true. You can see it there. I thought it would be funny if, since Vice said he didn't feel rested, even after it just played the little resting jingle, if his health wasn't like restored to full. But I guess that would be a little too clever. Oh well. Doesn't mean, imagine hearing that jingle and just assuming he was at full health and then finding out, nope, not at all. Alright. Yeah, it would be a little evil, so that's why I'm glad they don't actually do it. Alright. Alright, a vortex near Shrine Islands, so that's where we're gonna go.
Yes.
Oh, but Enrique has something to say. It's time for Enrique to part ways with us. So he's going to do what our old friend Alfonso said he would do, and that's report to the Empress about Galcian's betrayal. The difference is that Enrique is a good boy, so
Yes.
we're just going to let him go.
Yes.
A little bit of a discord there with Moegi's voice clips and her actual line. I forgot about that a little bit. Always makes me laugh, though. Okay, so without further ado, it's time to head into the deep sky. Just lower all the way down there. Oh, it's probably pointed me in the right direction. Let me take a look. So the vortex is right around here. So just a little bit like so. So the deep sky is going to be kind of a trip. We'll see it soon enough, but there's kind of a little, I don't know if I want to call it a mechanic or kind of a mini game, maybe just a puzzle, but we'll be able to use some kind of basic sonar. Am I going the right way? The problem with flying in lower sky like this is there aren't too many landmarks, but it's fine. Alright, so here we are at the vortex. This is completely unexplored territory. Just as an aside, I'm so glad I went with Fina's flag design there. It's really good. Alright. So, we do have to manually go down this vortex here. At least I'm pretty sure I'm going down. Aside from the storms, is I guess if I'd been looking forward instead of straight down, I would have noticed the visual markers. So there is in fact land beneath the entire world of the game that we've traveled so far. Moonstone sonar. So this is our puzzle. It's I guess it's kind of like Minesweeper. I'm just gonna gloss over the text, but the gist of it is you press a button, then it will send out a sonar ping, and if you get a result, it will show you it'll fill in the whole 3x3 square there with question marks. So then you just move around to examine a slightly different square and ping again and try to find, try to narrow down your results. But that's kind of a lot to do on your own, so I am going to kind of cheese it. The spots that you want to look for are completely fixed every time, so I'll just do a little bit here. So I've already found that there's something in those squares. Narrow it down to the 3. I'll just tell you right now it's in the middle, so we'll lower our crane. There are actually a couple of things to find here besides Fina's ship. And this is it. It's called Valorium. It's, you wouldn't know to look for it at this point on your own, but, well, I've got advanced knowledge of this game. I already know what it's going to throw at me. So what it is a material to make a shiny new weapon for Vice. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Oh, geez, I totally messed that up. It's fine. Alright, here's our second piece. We need both pieces to make the weapon. We'll be giving them to Ryukan later. At some point, he does tell you that he's heard of this item, this material, and with it he can make a really cool sword, so I'm just going to find it now. And we go here. This is where we'll find Fina's ship. So all in all, that was easy. There won't be any complications at all.
Yay!
Oh, it's almost time for our bittersweet goodbye. Oops, I fibbed. There's a complication. And, yep, guess who? It's Loco again. He still wants payback. Bison crew as deep sky scavengers. That would be fun. Also, they kind of did that for Xenoblade Chronicles too, but who says we can't have another take on that idea? Alright, so we have Fina's ship, which means we don't have to worry about taking on Loco. Alright, so there's the tip for this battle. It's so dark down here, it's going to be really hard to hit him when he's far away. So this is one of those battles where you have to pay attention to the movements of each ship throughout the round. Because there are going to be times when he gets in right up close to you. Loco has such a way with words, too. So, right, the reason you have to pay attention to the movements is because our handy-dandy guide that shows us critical chances, risk from the enemy, and all that, completely blanked out. That is not a graphical glitch. We just don't know. So, I like to use torpedoes a lot, so let's just do that. Go there. There's also a little trick I hope I can pull off, but I'll talk about it when it happens, or if it doesn't happen. So it's looking like the middle two turns are the turns that I want to fire on. All right. so Enrique's giving us the hint there. I'm pretty sure the patterns are always the same. So, what am I going to do here? Trying to set this up just right. Two turns, okay, that should be... Right. This should work. I want to do as much damage as I can in a single blow to pull this off. I'm starting to worry that I got the pattern wrong. Well, maybe not. Okay, so if I'm right, if I fire here, I hit with this here, focus up just in case. Now I'm getting worried. Oh, well, it worked out in the end anyway. So, yeah, Loco's ship isn't much stronger than it was back when we fought it in Ixataka. If it's stronger at all, I'm not sure. It sure seemed like it had the same amount of HP. Yeah, there we go. So, we pulled off the trick, and I'll explain why it's a trick in just a moment. Well, you know what they say, 3 strikes and you're out. Well, he's not out this time. He's got a harpoon cannon of his own. So this is actually a 2-phase ship battle. So that trick I mentioned was lowering his health completely in the first battle. If you don't actually finish it, lower his health completely, it'll go to this transition anyway. But by doing that, it counts as technically beating him, quote unquote. And that means you get a captain's stripe out of it. I think it's a glitch or something. I don't know. But the point is, that's exactly what I got. So, now it's round 2 of the 3rd battle. The fact that he's got his harpoon cannon on us now just means that it's easier to hit him with our cannons. So that's what we'll do here. I mean, he's right there. He's right there. I know what he was thinking, but I have no idea what he was thinking. I mean, look at that. Sometimes he does drift a little behind you, but that's no big deal. I mean, I guess I could worry about my health a little bit, but I could also not worry about it and be totally fine. Probably. Maybe. Now that I say it like that, I'm going to drop a heal anyway. No, you don't get an opportunity to use a Moonstone Cannon this battle, just because you will never actually get behind Loco. Because you have to be, like, directly behind him. Alright. So he's a little too far for the cannons to hit. That's fine. I'm just going to set my turns real quick, and then I gotta go take care of something. So I'll be right back. So that was easy. Yeah, you actually get the exact same rewards if you kill him the first time around as you do the second time. So that's why I'm pretty sure it's like a bug or something. And just like that, Loco is dead. We will not be seeing him ever again. Yeah, we just blew his ship to smithereens. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's not just a Loco that's gone. It's his entire crew. Twin turbo. Twin turbo sucks. What the hell? Oops. So, yep, that's it for the vortex. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, I just realized you can almost see something in the shadows there. Weird. Well, we've got our prize now, so I think it's we better get back to base so we can, you know, give Fina her fond farewell. Wait. I'm going slightly the wrong way. I think. So that's the Grand Fortress. Let's just get my map up. Okay. Oh my god, I already forgot. I was supposed to stop at Sailor's Island first. Alright. Fine. If Enrique really wants to go home that bad, I guess we can let him. I legitimately did forget. Make no mistake about that. I was so focused on what happens after that words that I just kind of skipped a step. See, at least in Upper Sky, I can still see the lighthouse from Sailor's Island. Oh. I also forgot about this. I didn't think this would happen now. Remember our good old buddy Baltor? From way back when? Well, he's got a new ship. I like Vice's attitude. We'll give those defenses a real good workout, though. You'll see. The best stuff that stolen money can buy. Yeah, that is exactly right, Tia. Bless his heart. He's trying. Yeah, his ship, at least relatively speaking, is also not much tougher than the last time we fought it. Again, I don't know if it actually has any more HP or anything like that, but I mean, at least it's doing more damage in absolute numbers. Relatively, it's still as weak as ever. It's really tempting to try to go for the Moonstone Cannon finish. But we'll see. We'll just see what happens here. If he survives this volley, then fantastic. But honestly, I'm not hopeful for that. I almost feel sorry for Baltor. Even if he's getting these lucky shots in. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Oh. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't sure if he had any more HP than last time. I have no way of checking that. Because every time I do that little maneuver that I just employed, the triple torpedo combo, he usually doesn't come out on the other end alive. Enrique, the battle before this was victorious too. Come on. But I did get, what did it say I got? A spherical figure? That's going to be a magic defense upgrade, so I might as well pop that on. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, look at that. Going from a bonus of 160 to 300. Yeah, that's pretty sweet there. Alright. Well, it's only kind of deadly. It could also be the kind of defeat where you just limp away. I mean, Baltor limped away. He didn't actually die. All right. Well, we've broadened Enrique's horizons. Alright, I don't know if this is... I mean, this seems like the kind of thing that would be a reputation choice. I don't want to make him stay. I don't know if I want to, you know, roast him one last time either. I'm gonna roast him one last time. Oh, perfect. All right. And with that, Enrique has formally left the party. Alright. Now we can go back to base for another fond farewell. Aw, Aka. Man, everyone's just gotta bring the mood down. Jeez. Oh, is it gonna take me straight there? I guess so. Yeah. Alright. Oh hey, it's our good friend Gilder.
Yes.
And Clara. Clara is also a baker. Clara's the best, really. I don't know, Gilder. I mean, you did blow up a cannon in the Grand Fortress that one time. That does count as doing some hard stuff. For that matter, he had a well-rehearsed plan for getting out of the Grand Fortress in the first place. One for any prison, technically, but, I mean, before Vice, no one had ever made it out of the Grand Fortress, and that plan went off without a hitch. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, I love Gilder. Gilder, don't sell yourself short. Man, they even put up bunting and everything? Oh, look at all those polygons on that food. You can count them on both hands. I love it. Gilder. Don't you know? It's a post-capitalist society at the Great Silver Shrine. It's a fully automated gay space communism, or something like that. I think I forgot the word luxury in there. I hope you'll forgive me. Well, it is in space, after all. Or close to it, anyway. I mean, it's far higher than anyone else has ever been, anyway. Maybe low orbit is the right term.
Thank you very much.
Oh, good times. Hi, Max. Glad you can make it. I don't know what you're talking about, ominous. Just because the music cut out for a little bit. Maybe one of these days I'll stop fibbing about what's happening next. Maybe. But remember when the Armada was smart enough to tail Vice's dad's ship back to Pirate Island? Well, since it worked before, they're gonna use that trick again. Oh, these jerks. So these aren't just your average grunts. These are, well, their name says shadows. They're assassins. They have a chance to, like, instantly kill a target, so here's hoping that doesn't happen. I'm perfectly happy with them trying to silence my mage, who is immune to silence. Yeah, they did blow up our base. Let's see. I'll just blow up their face. Turnabout is fair play, right? Whew.
Take this.
That was easy.
I think it's safe to say that neither Aka nor Fina were very happy with the current developments here. Both of them busting out critical hits like that. Oh, hey. It's Ramirez himself. Yeah, they literally just tailed us. That's all there is to it. So he wants the crystals again. But, you know, last time it didn't go so well for us when we tried to fight him. But I think we're stronger now. I think we stand a better chance this time. And besides, Fina's not pleading with us to surrender, so he's gonna have to kill us first. And he's got a couple of shadows on the side. Whatever.
Over there.
There's light.
Oh, he's
There is darkness.
he's breaking out the big guns right away. But more importantly, look, it didn't outright kill us.
Take this.
Alright, but I guess I should be upfront at this point. This is another unwinnable fight. I suppose I was probably obvious, maybe it was obvious from not moving Ramirez's health bar at all. But if it were a real fight, Enrique would be really handy to have right now. Well, in any event, if I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna go down swinging.
Where there is light, there is darkness. Sword of the Dark Moon.
See, now he's just biting my style. With a fancy finisher. Well, Ramirez has all the crystals. I don't know how he pulled off that little trick, though. Oh, well, I guess I was wrong earlier. Ramirez does talk about how he was just using the Armada. I thought they just left that unexplained. So, good call on that, Tia. Try not to look too closely behind Galcian and just ignore the fact that that's just a texture of all those soldiers. We're gonna need Ramirez to kind of chill out for a second, though, with his whole Slaughter the Weak talk. I don't know if this choice actually matters, but even though he just kicked our ass, I think I'm going to go for a little bragging here. Oops. Maybe I should have asked about the power. That was a bit of new information. My bad. Well, he's going to tell us anyway. There it is. The rains of destruction were not just some natural phenomenon. The lost continent of Soltis. So, yeah, we've never actually seen the lands under the Silver Sun. Or Silver Sun, Silver Moon. Wow. I mean, we've been everywhere else. So the lost continent had actually sunk into the deep sky. That's why we've never been there. Aka brings up a good point, though. We only got 5 of the crystals, which means Ramirez only has 5 of the crystals. And the Elders have the 6th. Now see, it's fine. Ramirez already knows what to do about the 6th crystal. He's had it all along. And Fina's had it all along. So, yeah. How's that for a dramatic turn of events? Oh, Gilder. As always, I still love you. Well, there go the crystals. Our poor base. Just, wow. Just completely leveled here. Wow. Yeah, they didn't, they probably could have used one more check on, like, the faces that the characters make. So I think we're getting to the point of the game where it doesn't really matter what choice we pick here. But let's just say we'll steal them back. I mean, we stole them before. Why can't we do it again? Right, theft is always the right answer, especially when you're a pirate. If you're going to take on imperialism, you're going to need some drastic measures. Okay, we found them the first time, but there was that point when Ramirez took them from us back in Nasrad, when we got captured and actually put in prison in the Grand Fortress. We kind of stole them after that. Alright. Gonna have to check in on Fina. Yeah, Enrique stole them and gave them to us. Look, he's part of the crew. It counts. Sometimes you need a little inside help to dismantle imperialism. Oh, shoot. I could have gone and talked to some of the crew members down there. Like, the builders would have been like, oh, it sucks that everything we built was destroyed, but hey, it just means we get to build some more. So, they're looking at the silver lining here. They left up the bunting and everything?
Uh-huh.
I guess they wouldn't really have had a chance to take it down. What with fires and all. Well, if it were me, and she said she just wanted to be alone, I'd give her space. Oh, at least Ismail says it. He's excited to build some more. Oh, Brabham. I believe him. Oh, I forgot this. Lawrence. Oh, man. I just think of Lawrence's entire personality being all, I'm here for the paycheck, don't bother me. I totally forgot that he would say someone cast a spell on these not chickens. Alright, so Ramirez has somewhere to be, and he's being vague about it. Vigoro. was hoping he would get a line here, but this is a good opportunity to bring up something that Max showed me on Twitter. Apparently, Vigoro is voiced by none other than Charles Martinet, most famously known as the voice of Mario, and Luigi, and Wario, and Waluigi. And yeah, he's still around. I never would have noticed, especially because the sound bites are so short. But he's got a really wide range, so I fully believe it is within his powers to voice Vigoro. Oops, I guess I was kind of talking over Big Aza, trying to mitigate the looming loss of life if Galcian calls down the rains of destruction. Well, it was right there on the tip of her tongue why she would never betray Galcian. Yeah. You're not wrong, Tia. Alright, so now it seems like Galcian wants to engage in a little duplicitousness. He wants her to use her skills to convince the Empress to a peaceful surrender of some kind. I'm sure that chuckle wasn't nearly as evil as it sounded. It has been a long way since hanging out on that lookout on Pirate Isle. Alright, so Fina's feeling better. That's good. Hey, how about that? Looks like we're gonna go on another field trip. Once again, this is a but thou must. We'll go anywhere with you, Fina.
Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, with Enrique gone, we have a party slot opened up again. It's Gilder. Alright, I better make sure Gilder's fully equipped. Oh, after this cutscene.
Yes, my lord.
Alfonso? Pretty sure you should be saying, yes, my lady. But what do I know? I've never lived in an empire.
Mother!
Alright. So, well, Alfonso seems pretty well informed. Even more informed than Enrique, which I guess isn't too much of a surprise. I'm pretty sure Teodora here is using the royal we. It's never really been Enrique's dream. So that's the matter that Alfonso spoke of. He's the new commander of the Armada. The head honcho, the big cheese. Oh look, Belleza's here too. Alfonso's cocky as usual. Enrique has something to say. Wow.
No!
Enrique's going straight for family murder. And he almost got away with it. Wow, Alfonso, what the hell are you doing? She technically hasn't done anything wrong, I think. Let's see. Alright, back to the flagpole. What's Marco got to say? Yeah, Marco's got to help rebuild. I do want to check in with Ryukon, though, because I did get that, that Valorium I want to give to him. See how long it takes to get that fancy new weapon. Alright, let's talk to him first. Alright, so first he has to upgrade his shop. So I guess I can't give him the Valorium just yet. How's Moegi doing? Oh. I thought she would have been a little more heartbroken over Enrique's sudden departure. I almost forgot I have to equip Gilder. Well, I don't see any reason not to use this. That was one of our prizes from feeding the bird. Give him Berserker Mail, why not? Radiant Fur. What did that? Oh. Sure. That'll be fine. Alright. Well, nothing to it but to do it. I don't know. I don't know if I would be all go as fast as you want in an open air ship like that. Yeah, no, it'll be great. It's not quite as high as the moon's, but good enough, Gilder. It's close enough. So, welcome to the Great Silver Shrine. It's supposed to look like this. And navigating here is a pain. You can go around to see, like, Fina's room. But, honestly, I get so lost in this place, I don't want to risk that. What I want... Oh, I could have just walked right up. Perspective is weird. Alright, so that building over there is way the flip up there. Alright. Oh, jeez. So getting around this place is kind of annoying. And you've got all this camera shenanigans going on here. I hope it doesn't make you sick or anything. And if it does, I apologize. Can't control the camera at all. Really weird thing I want to note. If I hold left or right, I don't just go in that direction. I have to, like, swing around in an arc. So, yeah, it feels weird, to say the least. So the key for navigating this place is when the railings here are black, that means you're upside down. If it's white, then you're right side up. Hopefully, that knowledge will prevent me from getting too lost. There are a couple of treasures here too, so I don't want to miss them. I don't want to miss all of them anyway. How am I doing with moonberries? Oh. That's right. I used them all up for Piastol, and that's the first one I found since then. That's... okay. Can you even... okay, you can still go into first-person view from here. Although I don't know what benefit you get out of it. Because it seems like your view is blocked in most directions by the pathway. Yeah, look at that. Oof. No, I guess they haven't. Jeez. I hope I didn't run into a dead end here. Oh no, I didn't. Whew. But hey, on the plus side, no random encounters. Alright, I caught a glimpse of treasure right below, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to get there. I think this is it. Yeah. Another moonberry. Okay. I'd really like to get Gilder's last super move. But, I don't know, at this rate, I'm not feeling too confident about my ability to do so. Okay. I'm pretty sure I want to flip back around to the underside. More treasure. Silver armor. Sounds like that could be handy. High resistance to silver attacks. Sure. There's only one kind of silver attack anyway. So, yeah, we'll use that. Never say no to resistance to death, in my personal opinion. Anyway, we're here. It's time to confront the elders. And they've got hovering robot suits. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one of those. I don't like the way he's calling us island dwellers. Elder Halos, Elder Cross, Elder Stout. They couldn't give him a better name than Stout. Turned, has all 6 crystals, may release the seal on Zelos. That would be tragic. I wonder what Zelos is. I'm pretty sure he's that guy from Tales of Symphonia, called himself the Chosen. Alright, oh yeah. Time to ask about the Rains of Destruction, I guess. So the short version is, yeah, the Silver Civilization is responsible for the Rains of Destruction. Oh my god, what the hell? This is definitely not normal. My deepest apologies for the frame rate here. I honestly did not expect it to drop to, it's telling me here, 10 frames per second. Let me see if... Holy moly. 8 frames per second. This is something special here. I wonder if I can like turn the graphics down or something. Oh boy. Let's try that. This is not helping at all. Oh my god. There goes Gilder, just drifting on by. Good lord. Yeah, I guess it does kind of work. Except Dolphin here is reporting that I'm running at 25% speed. I'm just gonna try to mash through the text here. At the rate this is going. Alright, witness the rains of destruction. Oh man. Okay. Well, we're out of the weird cyberspace, so this is fine for now. We're going to end up back there in a little while, though. Continent under each moon. Soltis was under the silver moon. Alright, so, oh. I don't think I ever noticed that this music that's playing here is well, it's a different take on the title screen theme. Anyway, the Silver Elders are just a bunch of jerks, apparently. Thought themselves so high and mighty. Decided that no one deserved to live. Or very, very few people deserved to live. So that's what Zelos is. Zelos is the Silver Gygus. Yeah, you could say that. In the end, he learned really, really well from the elders. So, basically, they just destroyed most of the world and decided to sweep everything under the rug. Oh no! Right. Right, yes, except for them. After all, they're so high and mighty, they're the only ones fit to judge this world. Yeah, Vice isn't too happy about that. Okay. Good, we're out of that space. I don't think we'll be going back, and I cannot be more grateful. All right. Oh, how magnanimous, Elder Prime. Well, there's really only one right option here. Yeah, I do like that they don't specify that, or they don't clarify that Aka and Gilder and Enrique or even Drachma, just Vice. All right. Now I think Fina gets to tell them to go fuck themselves. Uh, that was not a good laugh. That's right, it's Gaussian himself. Even he has found his way to the Great Silver Shrine. Yeah, that's right. Since Ramirez is a Sylvite, that means he came down on a ship, and that ship was never lost to the deep sky. Yeah. They just didn't think about that. But to be fair, even if they did think about that, there was nothing they really could have done. Just like there is nothing they could have done about the Elder there. Yeah, he sure did. He did say, after all, that he could get the silver crystal anytime he wanted, and he didn't need Fina's to do it. Now free, return to state of nothingness. Yeah, seriously, I don't know what their deal is. Well, I think the real reason they care is, oh yeah, let's, somehow, yeah, exactly. They wanted to be the ones to do it, and now they don't get to. Their toys have been taken away from them, and they're not super enthused about it. Alright. So I'm glad they gave me the warp, because, hey, look at that. Base is as good as new. Alright, so Galcian's got a deep sky elevator. Alright, but first I want to check in with Ryukan. Alright, let's see what his shop has now. It has exactly the same stuff. But I'd already left and returned, Ryukan. Fine. I guess I'll just have to do that thing where I leave and come back right away. Might have to do it twice. Oh yeah, now it's looking much better. I'll talk to him again. There he mentions Valorium, which we already have. Take a peek at some weapons here. That soul sword is tempting, but I'm gonna get an upgrade sooner or later anyway. Moonwing, stone blade, well. Let's see, Gaia cape, that sounds fun. Robe of faith, definitely gonna get that. Trying to compare what it'll do for Aka here. Yeah, why not? Plated armor. That's a pretty big upgrade for a Gilder, so we'll give him that. Give Vice the cape. Do I have anything fun here? Critical vision. That must increase critical hit rates, but I don't feel like investing in it. Shard of Purity. Shard of Purity. I think that can only be equipped by our fourth party members that we don't have right now. Alright. So now I'm thinking that when Ryukan says genius should never be rushed, he means that I can't just leave and come back to get my fancy new sword. But I'm gonna try anyway. Worst comes to worst, then I'll just buy that soul sword. Oh, fantastic. The Vorlic Blade. So just like that, we've got one of Vice's best weapons in the game. And you better believe we're gonna pop that bad boy on right away. So going from 160 to 200 attack. Plus 200 accuracy. So it is quite the upgrade. Yeah, there's technically one weapon that's even stronger for Vice, but it's what they call one of the 3 secrets of the game. And I've mentioned it before, but to get those secrets, you need to find like all the discoveries. You have to max out your reputation and get one of the special titles. You have to fight and report all of the bounties. You have to do a number of non-plot related ship battles. It's a lot. So we're not going to see it on my stream today or in the near future. But I need to check something real quick. So I just want to double check how much of the game I have left. Because I'd like to finish this up Wednesday if I can. Alright. Where am I? Oops. Trying to remember how much is going on with the return to Dangral Island. Alright. That's fine. We can do Dangral Island. Excuse me. We can do the island today. It shouldn't take too long, hopefully. Alright, so let's see if we can get a good look at our kick-ass new sword here. Camera, why? Dang it. Well, at least we can look at that unique pommel that Ryukon made, I guess.
Over there.
Take that.
Well, at least you can see that the Vorlich blade is a lot bigger than Vice's other swords.
That was fun.
Gotta make sure I align myself. Alright. Get out of here, Valuan patrol boat. No one likes you. Can I get turned around without looking? Yeah, went right past it. Yeah, it looks like they've been busy though. Alright. So there was a door that was, I don't know, it wasn't a door. Well, whatever. There's a place we can get to quickly that we had to just pass by before. Nope. Alright, there we go. Well, let's go. Okay. Oh, hey, more of these things.
Yeah.
Take that.
Yeah, you would think electric attacks would be great for this thing. But they're yellow, so they resist it. So, Well, we'll give it a shot anyway. Won't hurt. I mean, if not now, then when, right? Well, I guess Vice just got in the way of that.
Move! Get me straight!
But, hey, sometimes it's important to just have fun with, the mechanics that the game gives us. Right?
We did it!
Hey, I won't say no to Fina getting an extra point of spirit. Alright, here's our destination. So they built this big honking platform and rail and everything.
Yes.
Oh, who's this? It's the man, the myth, the Mulch himself. Vigoro.
Hey, baby.
God, I can't believe that's really Charles Martinet. Martinet? No, I always forget how to pronounce it. Please stop talking, Vigoro. I'm glad he remembers Vice, though. Just like, oh yeah, you're that guy.
Let's finish this.
Alright. Well, last time we fought Vigoro hand to hand, he's like, oh, I didn't have my armor or my cannon. Well, now he's fully armed. Which means it's time to really kick his ass. We'll go for maximum damage here. Oh my god, I never got... never stocked back up on my strength items. Okay, that's fine. That's very much what this is, Tia. Alright, just once. Purple is right after red. Gotta remember that. But... still do a glyph of speed.
Moons, get me strength.
Let's try this!
Moons, give me strength.
So that's what it sounds like when Gilder casts a spell.
Move! Give me strength!
Hey, Liz.
I don't know if it counts as random fire if it hits everyone. But whatever, game. You do you. He soaks up a lot of HP, so or a lot of damage, so
Let's try this.
I'm gonna try to give him some of that old pirate's wrath.
Let's try this.
Take this.
Oh, jeez. Okay. This is fine. This is fine, really. Just get a heal in, some focusing. It'll be great. Skip that animation because it's so long.
Take this.
Oh, I guess it is an area of effect and not just a full party. Okay. Just occurred to me, if Vice is going to be the one dealing the damage, then he should be in purple and everyone else can be in blue for extra defense. Oh.
Take this.
You'll be fine, Gilder. Walk it off.
So,
Alright. Yeah, like I said, it's fine. That's what these crystals are for.
Let's try this.
all right.
I can at least let this one play out. Ooh, that was a whole heap of damage.
Let's try this.
Oh, Vigoro, you're gonna need better aim than that. I'll let it play out again. $6,900 damage.
I lost again.
Nice. Eat shit, Vigoro.
That was fun.
Alright, just a whole bevy of prizes there. Alright, finally he's going to give up. But if you ask me, it's kind of a shame we didn't just boot him off the platform. Oh my god, shut up, Vigoro. Well, at least he's half right there. Aka, don't encourage him. Well, I guess I should say one of the other 3 secrets of the game is actually a super boss. That super boss is none other than Air Pirate Vigoro. I'm not even joking. I mean, he's good enough to at least know the score when he's been beaten. And that's all the credit that I'll give him. Alright. But yeah, if you do all those things I said earlier, you can actually fight Vigoro again. And he's even stronger. You get some kind of unique accessory from him, I think. He's got a different look. Slightly different. I've only fought him once, but even then the strategy was basically just throw more Pirate's Wrath at him. Oh. Alright. So I don't think there's a whole lot to actually explore in this place, hopefully. Yeah, so this is Soltis. We've actually taken the elevator all the way down into the deep sky. Yeah. The stupid tinkling walkways. So, yeah. There's Zelos. That's the seal. Galcian's on the cusp of commanding the reins of destruction. But first we do have to deal with this boss fight. So I don't think there's anything too notable about this boss, except that he may look familiar. I don't know. It depends on if you ever actually manage to catch the end of my very first and incredibly laggy stream. wherein I uploaded it to YouTube, because I think the original fight might have gotten cut off on the broadcast. What am I doing? I should just be attacking. Use some magic. Silver, we'll do some lightning. Focus, I guess.
Move! Give me strength!
Well, that wasn't very encouraging. A lot of my strategy for this fight is going to be, oh. He's doing the target search thing. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that was not very effective at all. I think his laser blast can petrify someone, so I guess you want to be a little careful with that. Let's try to buff up Vice while we can. Yeah, that's it.
Move! Give me strength! Let's try this!
I think it's safe to say that my strategy has reached the point where it's just build up Pirate's Wrath and let Vice do all the heavy lifting. Everyone else just keep Vice alive.
Let's try this! Let's try this!
And even now, just focus up. This guy's probably going to do a target search right now. Well, just a critical hit. Alright, that's fine.
Let's try this!
See? Piece of cake.
We did it!
That was a complete non-issue. Got another moonberry. Great. Of course, as is customary with supervillains, having a boss fight right in front of them is just a stalling tactic. It was kind of greedy to lay claim to an entire continent and call it your own castle. Alright. Vice, I know you were close. I know you're frustrated, but they mean it when they say it's time to go. You can look angry as you run back across the tinkling walkway. We're almost there. Oh, but of course, it wouldn't be a dramatic escape without some complications along the way. So if the platform stops moving, well, just take the rail. Poor Gilder. Well, say hello to Soltis, but like in the light this time. So, yeah, we've got to actually run up the rail. This is about as fast as I can go. But luckily they don't make you run, like, literally all the way up. Sooner or later, it's going to give me a transition. Like that. Hey, look, they made it. Yeah, Vice, seriously, hurry up. Don't just stand there. That was kind of a cool shot, I think. Vice leaping through the air while a chunk of Soltis rises up behind him. So it's weird to... I don't want to call it an earthquake just because they are on islands. But, yeah, honestly, I didn't think we would see... Oh, hey. Even Drachma is getting an up-close and personal look at the Lost Continent. Yeah, I didn't think Isapa would show his face again. I honestly thought he was done for. And, oh, okay, also dying. The other kind of old man. But, hey, look at how Shrine Island slots in neatly with Soltis there. Alright, I wonder what happens if I try to poke this place. This is leading to a cutscene I didn't think would happen. Oh. Okay, this is actually... I did think this would happen. So, Dome of Light. It's got a laser barrier, so that's cool. Okay. Good, I'm glad I decided to pop in. And, oops, Galcian's calling down the Rains of Destruction on the Yellow Moon. He's taking out Valua. I'm starting to suspect that he was lying when he said that he would spare Valua. Of course, the upper city types, they do not care about the change in the moon. Well, at least Belleza didn't actually lock up Enrique. Alfonso showing his true colors. Yeah, the Empress is without a doubt dead. And so is Alfonso. And so is pretty much everyone in the city of Valua. And just like that, Galcian has declared victory. Luckily, the good boy has survived. Cloaked in a shroud of plot armor. Oh, Enrique. There's basically nothing left. So, yeah, that was kind of a lot, wasn't it? So I'm just gonna, well, reorient myself here and, oh yeah. Something I want to point out, not that it matters, but all of the sky rifts in the overworld, except for the dark rift, they're all gone now. The sudden reemergence of Soltis just kind of disrupted the entire air currents of the world, just the entire system. It doesn't really mean anything from a gameplay perspective, because, I mean, I could go straight through the rifts anyway, but I do like it as a touch to show the impact of what just happened. So now that means the entire world is no longer bound by these rifts. There's still that Valuan patrol boat that wants a piece of me for some reason. But, anyway, I think that is going to do it for today. I'm just going to park right out in front of Crescent Isle there to drop a save state. You know, just realized I've missed an incredible opportunity to call my save states anchors. Damn. I could have been doing that this whole time. Dropping anchors away, would have been great. Well, oh well. Alright, anyway, yeah, so, next stream, should be the end. It'll be Wednesday. I'm going to try to go for around the same time. 1 o'clock Pacific, maybe a little later. We'll see what happens. You know, hopefully I don't mess up anything on the technical side of things on my end. And, yeah. No matter what happens, no matter what, I'll be going straight through to the end. No matter how long it takes. It honestly shouldn't take too long. Just looking at this walkthrough and how much is left. Yeah. So, thank you to everyone who came out to watch, whether in part or in full, and whether you watch it live or you're watching it on YouTube or something. I appreciate you, one and all, just the same. And I hope you're looking forward to next time, because I know I sure am. Alright, so have fun, everyone. Have a great day.